Hi everyone, and welcome to the premiere of Stages of Always. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sydney Ostendorf, and I'm the writer and director of this film. I'm also a film student at the University of Utah, and one of my favorite things about filmmaking is telling stories through emotionally packed visuals. So that was one of the biggest goals in this film. This is also the debut film for my company, No Society Media, as well as the product of the partnership with Godox Lighting. The support from Godox on this film was a massive part of this project, so afterwards be sure to stick around because I'm going to be breaking down how I lit each scene using Godox lights. I hope you all enjoy the film. Thanks everyone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Tristan?
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I saw it ringing and I meant to pick up, but I got caught up at work and I couldn't. I should have answered. I hope you'll forgive me. Just call me when you get this and I'll talk to you later. Love you, always. Bye. Tristan, I'm so happy to see you. I'm sorry I missed your call, but I want to hear about your day. I missed you. Tristan, I'm sorry. 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 I'm sorry.
I fucking hate you. Just go away. I never want to see you again. Just go away, Tristan. I'm never gonna fucking forgive you. I hate what you did to me, and I hate you!
Please come back to me. Please. Please, Tristan, just come back to me. I'll do anything I want. Just come back to me and I'll go instead. I'll do anything, just please come back to me. Please come back to me. Please come back. I love you. Always. Goodbye.
Hey Sage, I just want to give you a quick call. I'm headed to work now, but I'll see you tonight. I hope you have a great day. I love you always.
This film came about because I knew I wanted to play with a lot of different emotions, and I wanted to use different visual tools to help communicate those. As you saw, color was a massive part of this, to represent each stage of grief. That's why I reached out to Godox to partner with me on this project. Without their lights, I wouldn't have been able to create the looks that I did. The lights that we used on this set are the ones behind me. There's the Godox LD150R, which is a rectangular RGB LED light panel. There's also the VL300, which is the 300 watt daylight balanced light. And the final pieces of this kit are 4 TL60 light tubes. These are 2-foot RGB LED lights. One of the things that I wanted to do with this film was set up the lights once and move them as little as possible throughout the day of production. The Godox Light app allowed us to do that because instead of moving the lights and lowering them to change the colors every time, we could just change them using the phone. It saved us a lot of time on set. The first scene that we're going to be breaking down is the night scene. It's the first scene that you see in the film, and I wanted it to feel really dark and moody, but I also wanted it to have that warm tone that you would usually see with more tungsten lights in a bedroom. So the way that we lit this scene is that we have the lamp back here, shining some light down, and backlighting our subject a little bit to give her some separation from the background. Then we also have a TL62 back here to assist the lamp a little bit more. What we also have is a lamp over here that's going to be motivating for the front light, but what's actually lighting it is another TL62 right here that's color matched with this lamp that's filling in the rest of her face. The last piece of this scene is that we have a flag back here to cut off any bounce light and to add some contrast against her face. The next scene that we're going to be breaking down is the day scene, and this is where the VL300 comes into play, because we actually shot all of this during the nighttime. So the light that you see coming through this window right here is the VL300, and it was strong enough to make it look like this was shot during the daytime. We added the window sheer so that we have a little more softness across her face. And then we also have a TL60 right here just to wrap the light a little more around her face. And lastly, we have another TL60 here and a big layer of diffusion so that we can have a little bit of fill light without it being too bright, and we can still keep some contrast in the image. And that's about all we did for this scene. And the last scene that we're going to break down are all of the color scenes. They were all lit the exact same way, the only difference is what color the lights were. The main source of color in these scenes is the LD150R, over here at the softbox being pointed up towards the ceiling, so that we have a soft diffusion, and then we also have a bounce to create a nice soft light source that was coming down on our actors. Next, we changed the color of the light bulbs to be similar to the hue of the LD150R, but slightly different so that we could have some contrast and variation in the scene. We also changed the TL60 tubes to match those lamps. We had another TL60 up high to add some hair light to Tristan and a little bit of fill light to Sage's face. And we had another TL60 right here in the hallway just to add a little more color to this space right here. Lastly, we kept the flag right here to add some shadow to the actors' faces and to keep some contrast in the scene. All these setups were the same for each color scene, that way they all match perfectly, the only difference being the color. And that's about it. Thank you all for sticking around and watching how we made each of these scenes. I had an amazing cast and crew that helped me take it to an even higher level than would have been possible on my own. Amanda Wall was absolutely amazing playing Sage. Her performances were incredible. Leo Penna was our Tristan, and he endured being yelled at and pushed, and he did amazing at it. Michael Lawrence was our AD. He helped us stay on track the whole time. Caden Turnbow was our sound op. Theo Worrell and Lucas Adria were our gaffers that helped set up all of the lighting. Victor Acosta helped me to put the scene together so that it looked like a bedroom because it was actually my dining room. Yen Ji was our makeup artist and wardrobe coordinator. All the music that you heard in the film was the work of Alexander Lott. He was the composer for our film. And all the behind the scenes videos and photos that you saw was the work from Spencer Schwartz and Jacob Manis. Thank you all for your hard work on this film. It turned out amazing, and I had a great time working with all of you. Thank you, Godox, for all your support on this project and for believing in this idea. And thank you everyone who tuned in today to watch the premiere of the film and the lighting breakdown of how we made each scene look the way it does. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to show you the next project. See you soon.